Ah, how's it going, Radical viewers? Grim Gaddy right back into it. More Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and we're not doing Waterdeep today, sadly. One of our players cannot make it, so we decided because we're in such a crucial moment, we were going to wait until they were able to. That said, let's go ahead and jump into the Discord and see what the hell kind of one shot we're doing.
Yo.
Yo-ho. So, what's the premise of this one shot now?
The premise is that you guys wake up,
We wake up.
kidnapped.
Oh. Fun.
Yeah, sorry, I think my voice is cutting out a little bit.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
fair.
I'll try to correct.
All right. Stats will be 8, 16, 14, 10, 10, 16.
Oh, it is also assumed that you guys have some sort of connection with Waterdeep or were in Waterdeep previously before waking up somewhere else. If that makes any sort of difference to your characters.
I am the greatest swordsman per pound in Waterdeep.
And you weigh how much?
I am a halfling, and I am very slight.
That's just funny. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my friends, the bigger people with the bigger names have a bigger name for themselves, but pound per pound, no one outmatches Emilio.
Wow.
Just make sure you guys aren't editing the same character by accident. Somehow.
All right, I'll edit my name real quick.
Let's see.
Emilio Critfisher.
There it is. Okay. I'll lock that down to just being you. Graham, are you the one at the top?
Yep. Just debating on what the fuck he's gonna look like. I don't know, I literally just kind of picked. It's like, what haven't I played before? Well, I haven't played a Vengeance Paladin. Okay, what race haven't I played? Well, I haven't played a Tiefling yet.
Fair enough.
It's like literally out of the hordes of fucking character sheets I have, I suddenly realized, like, my god, I do a lot of multi-classing.
Yeah, that's a valid point. But
Multi-classing is fun. I had no idea what the flying hell of voice to give him.
Yo.
I don't know, I've been so stuck in the weird Scandinavian half Russian accent so much, I almost can't do anything else.
Which one are you picking?
I don't know. I'm so scared that because I've been doing that accent so long thanks to Matthias, that anything I try will just slip into that somehow.
my friend, you should try new things. It is the spice of life.
I love trying new things. My issue is that my accents like to slip back and forth and just slip into whatever the hell is like either the most easiest or the most commonly used. There we go. That's the website I need. That is the website I need, yes. Let's see how...
If you're worrying about tokens, I'm already on my... Or getting those together.
Let me get a picture real quick. Okay. I think for this, I need a halfling with a sword, but most importantly, an extremely fancy hat.
Only the fanciest of hats, I believe. Download. Wait, did I just lose that fucking... Oh, I did lose that fucking thing. Edit. Doing 15 things at once. Making characters on the fly. Yay. Is that the token? That's the token. Dope.
Yeah, it's just a one-shot, so there's no need to rush or worry.
Who was worried? I worry about nothing. If I seem to be worried about something, I am not worried about anything. I don't know why I'm using this voice, but I believe it is going to be Bay's voice. Yes. It's not
This
quite...
is not a fancy hat, but it is a very good mustache.
What classes are you playing?
Play halfling swashbuckler.
Tiefling, Oath of Vengeance, Pally.
Pally and Rogue.
I mean, that covers a lot real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Scout / DPS. We got the Tank / DPS / minor heals. It'll be alright, I promise. I can cure your wounds and you will not feel a thing. They also will not feel a thing, but that'll mostly be because I just got their fucking head off.
You worry too much, my friend. I am rarely sober, so I rarely feel the pain. Ha
Are you gonna aha after everything you say?
Yes.
Oh my
I mean, like if you don't, I feel like you're making a choice for your swashbuckler, and it's a bad one.
I mean, it's either that or, you know, just go full Inigo Montoya with it.
I am doing both.
I am doing both. Yes.
Oh god. You're doing... I'm watching the cleric and every spell is on it. I hate that.
I mean, there are some classes that literally just know all their spells. They just have to select from them. Oh, what would be good music for this? Why not just stick with Odyssey? Is always a great choice.
I forgot that we can play music in this.
Well, you can play music. I have to pick what music I have to play because I have to make sure it doesn't get slapped with copyright. YouTube frowns upon this thing. It's very, very bad. I don't know, that's not even Scandinavian or Russian. What accent am I doing here?
You'll figure it out one day.
Well, it's not like
level
Matthias, who
3.
is big, dumb brute and just likes to smash things with fists and head. No, this is more legal, almost like I've come from dark place where there are vampires everywhere. I don't know why, but I always picture every tiefling in every game I've ever seen speaking like this. Transylvanian.
Yeah. God. Alright, so that's 2 characters put together, somewhat, or at least token-wise. I haven't heard from Gwen. So she might be out as well this week. And I
Yes.
recall that Moore and Gwen have said they would be out next week as well, because that's Labor Day.
Oh god,
I don't
that's
know.
right.
I don't know if any of you other guys are going to be out as well, but
I honestly don't know.
I don't.
Today was the first actual day off I've had in over a quarter. So, and like, hopefully it will continue for the rest of the week, and I'll have Monday off as well. Hopefully I can get everything done I need done.
One can only hope.
Well, next week I'll be in Florida, so maybe I'll be off. Probably.
Okay. All right. And then the week after that is the last time I'm going to be able to run a game for a week, I believe, actually, because I have my wedding and honeymoon coming up.
Woohoo!
Yep, lots to get done.
So our DM gets to dive into a dungeon yet again.
That is a very rude thing to call his wife's vagina.
I love you.
Mm,
Eros, what character did you take?
been looking at the cleric.
Oh, the human cleric.
Yep.
Yeah, have fun with that. I don't remember what their spellcasting is like. Oh fuck, speaking of which, I need to remember what the fuck Paladin spellcasting is like. Because I know there's a limiter.
You don't get any cantrips, but you get the same spell list as clerics, basically, or a little more militarized.
Right.
And,
I get the stuff that hurts more, but I'm trying to remember, because I have prepared spells, I think, as paladins, don't I?
You still have to prepare, yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, let me go through that class list real quick. Spellcasting. Showing the radical viewers how the hell you start a D&D game right out of the gate and on the fly.
Radical.
Okay,
Here we go.
take.
Divine magic, spells, cleric does, generals of spellcasting.
Six. Wow.
I know this. Here we go. Choosing from paladin spell list when you do so, equal to my charisma modifier and half my paladin level. Rounded down. So not many. Let's see here. I have 4. That's grand. Okay. We'll do that. I do not remember what the fuck you even do. Ooh. That took a 1, actually. I might have used that one. Weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4. Wow. Have I overlooked that spell so much? But at the same time, Hunter's Mark, which does 1d6. So fuck Divine Favor, and Shield Faith. There we go. It's quite alright. I have brought the healing, I promise.
Uh-huh.
It's not very much healing, but it is some healing. Actually, this sounds more Italian now that I hear it.
Emilio, you can't be stabbing everybody in the shins. My friend, this is the only part of the body I can stab efficiently.
Have you tried maybe a longer sword and aim higher?
No.
Just saying, it is an
Emilio
option.
will have to think about this.
I'm about to say, don't rogues get access to rapiers?
Oh, I've got a rapier. Question is, do I want a rapier or dual wield? I'm
You can
leaning
do
towards
if you-
dual wield.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no,
but a rapier's a heavy weapon, or not a light weapon.
Right, that's the thing.
I would stick with the rapier, honestly, because you have your cunning action at level 2, don't you? So you have a lot of shit to do with your bonus action already.
Yeah.
That's also just mechanics, not thematics. I like thematic characters. They're fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Strife was a fully thematic character. He died. Matthias is a fully mechanical character, and I'm not sure he can die.
That reminds me, by the way, I'm also playing a character with a gun in a game now. I went Artificer Battlesmith, which lets me get a little robot companion like a dog or something and just sick people with it. And I just stand in the back with the gun and keep shooting.
How do you like it?
I've only gone through one combat so far, and I only have a gun because I talked to the DM ahead of time to see if they would be cool with me having that as my ranged weapon. But it's fantastic, especially since artificers get the very special spell or the very special effect that they can apply magical abilities to items depending on what you selected. And I selected the repeating shot ability, which means that I never have to reload.
Nice.
And I always have ammo.
Very nice.
Yeah. One of my players, when we start the new campaign, is wanting to play that exact class and subclass. And I'm like, that's cool.
I'm planning to multi-class it with Fighter to get Arcane Archer.
Just don't have your robo thing be like clockwork for reasons.
I mean, at the same time, what the hell's available? I suppose.
For Artifice?
Well, I suppose magic.
There's a lot.
I mean, Warforged is basically just magic, wood, and metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, golems, constructs, anything like that. Just don't have it be gears. You're a magical boy.
The bestest magical boy.
Okay.
I'm
1v8?
confused. How does the cleric look? It looks like the picture.
Roll.
Or it looks like the token.
Huzzah! I have rolled well for my health.
Nice. What were you asking, Eretz?
But the token of the human cleric, I see the token and the picture look different.
All of the pre-generated tokens have multiple sides so that you can run through them and see what you like best.
Ooh.
Yeah, they went slightly fancy with them.
Oh. Yeah, check it out. Bam. Now he's a Fu Manchu.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, you can change the art for the token?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's something one of my other DMs for Seal the Ancient did for my character specifically because he was a goblin in a world where goblins weren't exactly looked upon kindly. So I constantly was casting Disguise Self or had a magical hat or something that kept me looking like a halfling that was just blinged out in platinum. What are the options for human sorcerer, I wonder? I'm kind of curious.
All the humans are the same, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, that's boring.
They have the same selection of tokens, rather.
Man, I do wish they would finally do it so you can just drop the burglars pack from the actual, like, look it up in the SRD. Just click it, and it would give you all the separate items. Instead of just being like, yeah, you got a burgers pack, whatever that is.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah, and it has all the crap, like, listed in the freaking thing itself. God, it drives me nuts.
It's too much work to really do for a one-shot. So you just kind of have a big jumble of it in your like, racial stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got my skills. I've got my health. I got my weapons and attacks and items. Got my armor. Swashbucklers make me wish rogues got shields.
I thought swashbucklers get medium armor and shields.
Nah.
Nope.
Never mind then.
Nah, they're made mostly just to be able to sneak attack constantly and consistently in duel.
Mm-hmm. Well, a few subclasses get something similar to that. Like investigators. If you look at somebody real hard enough, you can always sneak attack.
Oh, Battlemaster Fires. If I sit there and observe someone for a minute, I can determine freaking a stat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see too many opportunities where that's useful, but I can see where it can be useful.
Okay, I think Emilio is the type of rogue that'll get super offended if you call his thieves' tools. They are universal keys.
Nice. Sounds good.
They're better than normal keys because they open many locks.
But we'll open the lock to Emilio's heart.
That is a very easy lock to open. If you've got the pretty face and a wink, Emilio is yours.
No,
Not
no,
you so much. You wrong persuasion.
no, Emilio. That is your belt buckle. That is not your heart.
No. I have buckled many a swash. It is my profession, but no.
I have buckled many a swash. What the fuck is that statement?
No, I'm a swashbuckler, bro.
God damn.
Okay, let me find a picture of a cleric I like and I'll be done.
Alright.
Grave cleric. How does a grave cleric looks like?
Like any other cleric except more
Um,
solemn.
Very gray and happy.
Gray and happy.
Like a sad clown.
Holy crap.
Nani?
Hold on.
Nani?
Hold on. I gotta do something in the Discord now after I saw this picture.
There, this guy looks cleric enough.
So if there was ever a god specifically for Kenkus, I'm pretty sure it would look like this thing. Please, just... Why? Come on, I must show this. This is great.
A Kenku god.
You...
Eratz was the bearded man what you wanted as your character token. Are you good then?
I found another bearded man I'm gonna use. I'm
sorry.
just setting it up real quick. Why every dwarf look like every dwarf?
Because they're dwarves.
Kind of this, but okay. Every
I mean,
dwarf
look at
looks
him.
the same.
Every dwarf token looks like exactly how you expect it to look.
Like a dwarf?
Well, that's not a bad picture.
Yeah, but
I mean... What else would a dwarf look like?
I don't know.
The
Don't
only-
give it up.
Even the one dwarf I swear actually kind of broke the mold for dwarves, Varric Tethras from Dragon Age, still looked a lot like a dwarf, just without the beard.
It has a thick ass beard, which is okay, but it has also a helmet with horns. With horns. Also, I need a name other than human cleric, although I'm very fan of that name.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy listening to Joe, I think, or whatever it is. What is your name, Arat?
I don't know. I'm gonna find. I'm gonna random something other than human cleric, although I like it.
That's your name, human cleric.
Janus.
Random name. What is this one shot about, by the way? Are we doing something fun?
Let me.
Are we evil?
Let me mute rhythm. There we go. Okay. So the one shot is it assumes that you have a connection to Waterdeep and are in Waterdeep at the time, because this is, as I mentioned before, a Xanathar adjacent one shot. You guys will be waking up having been kidnapped into a undisclosed location, but previously having been Waterdeep citizens.
Okay, we are doing the Skyrim one. I got it.
Basically.
I like it.
God. I read recently, like somebody was writing up a post about like the best way to start a campaign ever, and then he goes into this drab where he's narrating it, and I got down to the line where it says you wake up in a carriage looking around, and somebody says, "Hey, you were caught there at the border with the horse thief, weren't you?" I'm like, motherfucker!
Yes!
Motherfucker!
You'll find me awake.
God, it took me to that line to realize, oh, it's just the Skyrim
Skyrim.
opening. I should have realized it too, because like he was narrating, like, yeah, there's the scent of juniper berries in the air, and yeah.
Oh god, yeah, juniper berry should have been a flag right there.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, there's always the other one. You wake up in jail. I think that's what the Oblivion. I think.
Yeah, Oblivion.
Well, there's an actual D&D5E campaign that starts like that too, because I know waking up trapped with others is a decent starting.
Yeah, because you're instantly like banded together and okay, we have no idea why we're here. We don't know where the fuck we are. We do know we don't want to be here anymore.
Hold on a second.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'll tell you where we are. We're in an Elder Scrolls game.
I mean,
God, hey,
we're waking up as prisoners, so quite frankly, yes, we probably are in an Elder Scrolls game.
Quiet, horse thief.
I didn't steal the horse, I ate the horse. There's a difference. I was hungry, and there was nothing else for miles.
Alright, I'm going to jump us to the map that kicks things off, and I'll set up your tokens on there, so that you'll be able to see things.
And while you do that, I'm going to make sure this shit's actually recording properly, which it wasn't, because... Oh, no, that's the wrong fucking thing. There we go.
Well, at least they didn't see all of this fuck up.
If that's what you're doing, let me turn off rhythm.
I mean, I can't hear it on my end, so don't worry too much about it.
I muted it as well, because I was trying to respond to Arats.
I constantly have that thing muted just in case.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good. Why is my phone going off?
Okay.
Of course, if no one's listening to Bots Fan, that means I can listen to some weird shit and not be judged.
That is true.
Of course, I could have done that anyway.
Yeah, I think we're a pretty open group to just about everything.
What are we talking about?
Nothing.
What weird thing are you about to do?
Nothing. Did you find a name, by the way?
No.
Would you like to be called human cleric?
That would be hilarious, but no. There.
What's the most
Let's
generic
use-
human name?
where's
Human.
cleric? There.
I would say like a Tim or a Kyle.
Nobody wants to be a Kyle, though.
Fuck
No,
all of
but
you.
that's why I say you should be a Kyle. God damn it, Kyle.
Damn it, Cal.
No, I'm going to be thinking about South Park this entire one shot. You guys are all just
Kenny,
playing
Kenny.
with the South Park characters.
There.
Kenny's
Okay.
already dead.
I think Emilio would be Kenny. It's just like he doesn't have the thing on. So now you can understand Emilio. Ha!
Dear sweet God.
Okay. Are we all on the map? We all good? We can all see, right?
See?
Yep.
Excellent.
Let's see where we're at. Okay, I see stuff now.
That is
Yes.
quite the mustache.
Well, I couldn't find a good enough hat, and I figured a mustache was just as good.
Shut that door real quick.
If this was not a one-shot, I would be using non-flammable wax for my mustache, because I've played D&D before. But seeing as how it is a one-shot, I'm willing to lose it.
Yeah, okay. So, the three of you, having all been citizens, members of Waterdeep, perhaps some of you had spent the night out carousing, enjoying the ladies, the drinks, the vices of the city.
He says perhaps! Ha ha ha!
Perhaps you were doing something else, practicing your trade or your profession, whatever you will. The only common line between the three of you is that you guys wake up to the sound of water lapping against sand, regaining consciousness lying inside a large cavern on a rocky beach. On the beach nearby, a milky orb, a little bigger than a human fist, rests in the middle of a magic circle, pulsing slowly with light. It is the only light in the chamber, and a large pool of dark water dominates nearly half of the cavern. Jace, you are the one closest to the pulsing orb of milky white orb. You guys should be able to see the magical sigil on the ground on the map.
There was. That milky white orb is quite milky and white, yes.
Are we hungover?
You
No.
can be if you'd like.
Do not feel hungover.
Trick question! I am never hungover! Ha ha!
Never always.
I'm gonna cast light on my. Do we have our equipment on it?
You have your equipment, yes. You haven't been stripped of anything, surprisingly.
Well, these guys are shitty at kidnapping. Well, I cast light on my mace and see if I can inspect the circle. See if I know what it's for.
Give me a Arcana roll if you don't mind, terrible.
Am I smart? Nope.
Am I smart?
Alright, he immediately chose.
Never mind. I
fuck.
am. I am very smart.
Wow, okay.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah, I was like, he immediately chose the one thing we had a gap in intelligence.
And 20'd it.
And we said, yeah, we're cool.
Arcana. So a natural 20 on Arcana can tell you that the circle that this orb is in is equal parts abjuration. It seems to be hiding from any sort of divination or any sort of intelligence gathering that could occur within it, preventing all of that. But also allows as a funnel for other magic, such as summoning, as though something had summoned, was able to summon things to this location through the circle. You can also tell that the orb itself is highly magical, quite a bit actually, especially since as you're getting a good look at this whole, what's the word? Of course, I trip on my words. This whole scene, let's say, you hear a voice begin to echo inside your head, followed by echoing inside each of your heads, saying, "Oh, good. You guys are awake. That is excellent. It's so nice to see you all awake. I think if you are all, all together in one piece, yes, I think we should focus on getting out of here. How about you?"
Who said that?
Well, I don't know about this place, but I don't want to be here. It's kind of creepy. Who are you?
Oh, that's what throws you off. It's not the fact that the strange glowing orb is speaking to us suddenly.
I mean, that's one of the things that creep me out, yes.
That's fair.
The sentient orb, which seems to pulse with light each time it speaks, giving some sort of indication of something, vocalizing what it's saying within the orb itself before it's cast out to all of you, says, "I am Dawn's Beacon, and I'm here to guide you to safety."
Great.
All right. Could you just show us the door and we will leave?
I would be more than happy to. I simply need one of you to help carry me. A tune, if you don't mind terribly. It'll make the passage easier for all of us.
I would like to incite the voice in my head.
Don't we all?
The phrases you hear in D&D.
I don't know. Usually the voices in my head tell me to do wicked things to innocent young maidens.
With an 18 on insight, it seems as though the orb does not mean you guys any harm. It simply is indicating that the best way forward, and perhaps only way forward, is to attune to it and make use of it.
How big is the orb?
Everybody or just...
It
Or
is
just you?
bigger than a human's fist, I believe is the description.
Put it in a satchel.
All right. I have your name blocked, but there it is.
Emilio.
Emilio. Thank you. Emilio Critfisher walks up to the circle, grabs the orb, slides it into a satchel. You guys hear there's a bit of small harumphing and commotion as the orb says, "Well, I don't want to... Oh, okay, I guess I'm going in the satchel. But I really must insist that somebody attune to me, please. I can't be much help as I am. If it's easier for you, the only way out through here is through the pool, and I can provide the ability to breathe underwater."
Emilio goes, "Ugh, God, for such a round stone, you're such a square. Fine."
All right. So taking a...
Woohoo! What was that?
I was wondering that myself.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
I swear.
Yeah. Okay. So taking a short moment to lay a hand... Oh, that was the rhythm. Laying a hand on the orb. Surprisingly, you feel the presence of the orb slide through you with rapid ease, as though the attunement doesn't take much more than just touching. And you feel a heavy presence laden in the back of your mind, as though you were being joined with something. And Emilio, you are granted the ability to breathe underwater for an indeterminate time. The orb speaks up again. Emilio, to you, it's sounding a little bit louder than before. The orb says, "Great, excellent. Okay, this will work. I just need the rest of you to briefly touch me, and I can give you the ability to breathe as well. And we can get our way to safety."
Hey, strange men. Touch my rocks.
You feeling okay, man?
I mean, I always feel fantastic. Alright, devil boy, touch my stone.
Please stop saying it like that, for God's sake. Ugh. Fine. I lay a hand on the damn stone.
Okay. You feel a brief.
When you do, I go, "Ah!" I try to just freak you out.
I literally just met you. Please stop giving me reasons to stab you.
That's fair.
Laying a hand on the stone, you feel a brief spark of energy snap through you, but nothing as solid or conjoining as what Emilio felt.
Well, I still have my hand, and nothing of worse has come from it, so I'm not that worried, I suppose.
I'll approach the same, touch the rock, get the energy, or whatever.
Yes, same thing happens with you. The stone, Dawn's beacon, cheerfully pipes up saying, "Excellent, okay, good. I'm glad this all went so easily because occasionally this cave overfloods with water, and that would have been bad.
Occasionally? How often is occasionally?
Like every hour. It's no big deal.
That's way more than occasionally. More
Anyway,
like constantly.
I think it would be best if we get out of here before that happens. I mean, now you can breathe underwater, but honestly, we don't want to stick around here longer than we have. Let's be honest.
What's your name?
Dawn's Beacon.
That's a shitty name. I will call you Dawn.
That is acceptable under the circumstance, but I will smite you later.
I like this
With
rock
what?
more and more.
So with the Dawn's Beacon's blessing, you guys are able to enter into the water if you so choose. B, is it, how do you pronounce it?
B.
B, okay, thank you. B, that part of the map is indeed underwater in its entirety. You'd have to sink to the bottom of the lake and you'll be following through a stone tunnel there. Able to breathe underwater, of course, but I just wanted to let you know that that's
Thank you for the heads up.
a water.
I am sadly not Black
Hey.
Templar who can do that for fun and not care. And start preaching to fish.
When it's coming. Cool. Hey, rock guy. Do you mind telling me how we got here? Like, I'm not sure how.
The last thing that I certainly remember was chasing a strange man with a mohawk, fleeing from a bar with a younger man with red hair, and that's all I remember. He was also running around with someone's arm.
That's a strange bar. I will never go there.
I was at that same bar.
But is the storm responding to what I asked him about how we got here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you directed that question towards Emilio.
Well, whoever can ask, whoever knows, I'm okay.
The stone pipes up saying, "Well, occasionally people show up here. I've seen a couple show up so far. I'm not really sure what causes it, but I think it's part of the magic of this area. I've been just trying to help people get out, but nobody really ever wants to listen."
Again, and I'm afraid to ask this, how often is occasionally?
Oh, every 30
Well,
minutes.
you guys aren't the first ones today.
It depends on how many people go down that bluish-colored alley.
I keep hearing rumors about that place. I don't hear good things.
Alright, so, let me, well, I'm broke. I don't like that, but I have everything else I need. I will try to jump over to here.
That's underwater.
Yeah, despite what the image may appear as, it's indicating that underneath this lake of water there is a tunnel that extends out. So this entire thing is enclosed in water.
I will take my water skin out and see if I can breathe it.
Yes, you can breathe your water skin if you would so like.
Alright, I will take out my flask and see if I can breathe some rum.
Yes, but your lungs are now on fire.
Well, that is a far more, like, just breathing in alcohol vapors is a far more efficient way of getting it in your bloodstream.
Also, a very efficient way to die.
Yes, this would be a very bad idea.
They actually make like alcohol vaporizers nowadays.
Yeah,
It
they
will
do.
most likely fuck you up very bad.
Yes, yes.
Well, I hope you both can swim. I don't think it'll be an issue for me. I just start walking into the water till I just am fully submerged, walking on the.
Emilio will do like a spectacular. I'll just dive in.
Okay.
You attempt a backflip, end up with a belly flop.
I will bring to your guys' attention that I just saw a message from Gwen in the general channel. She says she's on her way home, so if she
Oh.
does pop up, I'd probably just slide her in with you guys, not to break immersion too much, but I don't want to
Right,
dig
by all
her
means.
out.
She will
Oh,
have
hey,
to be
there's a-
some sort of water people.
Or a
Hey, what
warforged.
is that first person not talking and just being there in the corner? That person is weird.
Underwater,
So
autistic,
he can
shrieking.
He or she can come.
Yeah, exactly.
Underwater autistic streaking. My god, Strife. The amount
Wait.
of people you've affected.
I heard streaking, not screeching. Now I'm concerned. Who is
That would
streaking?
be probably a bad choice to do in front of Emilio.
Perfect.
It's the
What
world's
is a good-
worst Wookiee.
We stray far and far away from the path of God.
It's a fucking meme. Fuck off. I
I'm a
recognize
cleric.
that.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So Emilio, since you are now up front and center, with the orb,
Hey, where's
for-
mustache guy?
We're underwater, we can't talk. I assume you're trying to say mustache guy, and I just point at him forward.
so
Oh, God.
you guys, Emilio yourself first encounter or see rather in your dimly lit area here, the creatures over here.
Yay, creatures!
Creatures, yes. So these creatures, if I can pull up some sort of image for them or some sort of
Sea
description.
spawn.
Sea spawn. That is correct.
The hell's a sea spawn?
Some sort of sea man.
Wow. Just wow. Do I have anything for like...
Oh yes, here it is. So scaly humanoids with bulbous white eyes, long claws, and tentacles for legs emerge from the clouded water around you, snarling a silent battle cry as they.
Okay. Hey, not bad.
They're like the worst version of mermen.
I have no idea where Mustache Man is, but I can only see the creature.
Yeah, that's right, you're human, aren't you? Shit, you have no vision whatsoever down here.
He has a glowing mace.
Yep.
He does, don't. Yeah, here. You should be able to see.
No, I can see.
Okay.
But I don't know what I'm seeing. I have like a half a token of view. Like, yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, but you can see Emilio, can't you?
He's on the wall, I think.
No.
He's right there.
Right there.
I'm gonna restart my Roll20 real quick.
Okay.
Emilio is meant to be seen.
He needs to be seen.
Well, congrats, because those things see you. So you are definitely seen. And your tank goes last. Dead last.
Which means Mustache Man is about to die. Wait, combat music. Skyrim combat music. There it is.
I like how we suddenly all became Murlocs.
Okay, World of Warcraft combat music then.
Oh, speaking of which, they finally set a release date for World of Warcraft Classic, and I can't wait till they realize they do not have the server capacity for all the people that want to go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my DM on Sunday is like, I won't be here because I took the week off to play World of Warcraft Classic.
Oh, come on.
And I'm like, wow, that must be nice. It took me a quarter of a year to get a day off.
I know that pain.
That reminds me, strange enough as is, let me pull up the image. So do you guys know the band Gorillaz?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Do you know the Powerpuff Girls?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like both these questions being intertwined.
Do you remember the Gang Green Gang?
Oh, you're talking about the
Oh, yeah.
the A's with gorillas.
No.
Yeah. So the Gang Green Gang from Powerpuff Girls had a leader that always wore sunglasses and had like slick black hair and was green, and he played guitar, surprisingly. So Gorillaz is a fictional band that apparently has recruited him to be their guitarist.
No, he's been in the band for the fake band forever. It's just
No.
now he's undead.
No, that was Murdoch. Murdoch, who was slowly turning green for whatever reason, is in prison, and they recruited, I think his name is Alex.
So
Very convoluted story, but they confirmed that they purchased the rights to the leader of the Gang Green Gang copyright or whatever, for at least temporarily, to have him join the band.
So the Gorillas in canon are a quote unquote real band. So the real world is canon. So that makes the Powerpuff Girls canon
Yeah.
Yeah.
in
Yep.
gorilla lore. But the Powerpuff Girls are also like that, that.
Stop thinking. Trust me, it's just gonna hurt more.
That means Johnny Bravo and Scooby Doo are also canon.
Yes. Hanna-Barbera.
I listened to this whole video about their backstory and lore behind them. Do you guys know why the singer 2D is called 2D and why his eyes are always fucked up?
I think it's because he has two personalities. I think.
No, it's because Murdoch, the bassist and technically the leader of the band, the one that brought it all together, beat the fuck out of him in a random in a pawn shop, and the singer went into a coma and had like blood in the front of his eyes, so one of his eyes was fucked up. So Murdoch was given 3,000 hours of community service and had to spend 10 hours each day taking care of 2D, who was in a coma. And so, doing the responsible thing, Murdoch strapped him into the passenger seat of his car and did donuts in a parking lot, except he forgot to put the seatbelt on him. And so 2D flew out the window, smashed his head into the ground, his other eye got screwed up, and suddenly he was out of his coma. And so, since both his eyes were screwed up, Murdoch thought he looked cool, gave him the name 2D, and invited him to be the singer of his band. Sorry.
Only I have a new idea for a character now.
And then they just have like an Asian girl that has been growing up.
Noodle. Yeah.
I'm not sure if this a girl, could be a robot. I don't know.
It was an Asian girl. She mailed herself to them, and she had amnesia. And then at a certain point, she got lost in the what's the
In
word?
the ocean.
The windmill music video where the plane showed up and started shooting down the windmill. She got lost.
On a melancholic hill, I believe that is.
Yeah, I think maybe that might be it. She got lost out in sea, and so Murdoch made a fucking robot of her using her old DNA that he found at the crash site, to become his bodyguard and guitarist.
So, which
by the way-
drugs and how many do you think they were on when they started deciding, hey, we should write backstory for this animated crap we're doing?
Hey, you know what? What's the name of the Asian girl, by the way? She's called
Noodle.
Noodle. The fuck?
You are what you eat.
And
What?
she's called Noodle because when she mailed herself to them, that was the first word she spoke that they recognized, so they just called her Noodle.
Oh god, I love this. I love that band.
Yeah, sorry to spring all this lore on you guys, but I listened to a whole video about it today, and I just was blown away by how much bullshit there is.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. I remember watching the Clint Eastwood music video and going, this is a song about weed, but there's zombie gorillas. What the fuck?
And they are dancing like Michael Jackson. Yep.
Russell, sorry, I'm also just continuing on a tangent because I know that Gwen is hopefully showing up soon, and I'm giving her a chance to join in on the combat. Possibly. If that's okay with you guys.
All good.
I'm fine.
Speak to us about my main man, Russell.
Okay. Russell was the percussionist for a bunch of rappers until in a drive-by shooting, all his rapper buddies got killed. And so he became possessed by all of his fallen rapper buddies, and he decided to go to England to escape the drive-bys and the gang violence. And he ended up becoming the drummer for Murdoch.
This would be like an anime that people are like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, just go with it.
Yeah, that's
Like
anime's
episodic
balls.
craziness.
And
Oh, that explains the ghost.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So it all kicked off, like the very first bit of lore they have for this is that Murdoch sold his soul to become a rich and famous band, to become to have fortune and fame. But you find out that he sold his soul to what is considered the boogeyman, and the boogeyman is either a failed member of the horses of the apocalypse, the horsemen of the apocalypse, named Flatulence, or it is the complete personification of all evil that Murdoch is capable of.
I've played enough D&D to know that's a lot of evil.
It's just such a fucked up world. I don't understand enough of it.
Hey, what if we make a D&D party and they are just a gorilla band? That would be. They have backstory and everything.
They're basically the friggin' D&D party already.
All right. We're gonna play a D&D party, but I have some conditions on what you can play as. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, this is my plan. You all have to be bards. Okay, I like it. And you have to come up with the craziest fucking backstory you possibly can.
They don't have to be bards. I mean, wait, Russell doesn't even talk, I believe. He just grunts.
He plays percussion. He plays drums.
Noodle doesn't even speak English.
I mean, you can
Doesn't
get that
mean
with
you're
a
not
background.
bard.
You can play an instrument, not be a bard. You can be just an entertainer, and that's a background.
Noodle could be a fighter or something similar because part of her backstory is that the reason she has amnesia is because she was a member of a scrapped superhero program to become a super soldier in Japan.
So
You know what?
champion
I've
fighter.
never had a D&D character that had amnesia. I need to do that.
Well, she knows how to. She uses a machine gun in a video. She could be a gunslinger.
I mean, to be fair, I played one kind of Styx had amnesia, and it got interesting to play with.
Yep.
So there's also a character named Jimmy Manson, which is the canon character in the world of theirs, that applied to be their drummer, or their guitarist rather, and he was denied, and he became obsessed with the fact that Noodle became the guitarist instead of him. And so that music video where she is on the windmill island that gets taken down by planes, it is canon in the lore that Jimmy Manson had hidden himself up in the top of the tower. He had been planning to hide himself up there with a bunch of guns and just come down and take out Noodle so he could become the guitarist. But Murdoch found out, took all his guns, and locked him up there. Different music video, but locked him up there and knew the planes were coming, so he gave Noodle a parachute to get out, but let Jimmy Manson just go down in flames, a flying island of a windmill.
Wait, that's the one with the planes and shit.
Again,
Oh, but I know what you mean. Which one you mean? I think it's this one.
Again, I ask how high were they and what fucking drugs were they on when they wrote all this?
Right? It's fucking crazy.
Like
Hello.
I've seen some batshit crazy stuff before thanks to D&D, but that takes a damn cake.
Feel good ink. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's
What's
one
that?
the windmill.
Anyway, we were talking lore of gorillas.
The band.
I see. Yeah, obviously.
It's
It,
a D&D fucking stoner escapade, basically.
Mm.
That makes sense because they're starting to go socialist.
Oh god, no.
all right. Glenn, to catch you up, we're doing a one-shot tonight. It's the Xanathar one-shot. Everybody's third level. There's some pre-generated characters if that's easier for you, or if you want to quickly make up your own character, there's sheets for that.
A third level, okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me get into Roll20 and see what I've got, shall we?
Sure thing.
Let's-
I'll give you a rundown of you guys having woken up on a sandy beach in a cavern.
Emilio has literally woken up and discovered he had no money, so he is literally get woke, go broke.
Wonderful. What is the composition so far?
We have a rogue, a paladin, and a cleric.
I am not the rogue, my friend. Pound for pound, I am the best swashbuckler and fighter in Waterdeep.
Damn, that leaves out my fucking swashbuckler. Damn it. Fuck.
Oh man, no. Let's double buckle.
You could. It is a one
Got
shot.
an elven swashbuckler.
Oh damn, I wish I found this offshoot gunslinger fucking class earlier. I probably would have played this thing. This looks cool.
What is it?
It's a homebrew version of the gunslinger, and it looks a lot like Matt Mercer's, but it's just different enough to make it
Better.
a little bit, yeah. Though this one, Fan of the Hammer, throws me off. It's like attack 3 times instead of twice, but don't most fighter subclasses get... Or wait, is this just a class by itself? This is just a class by itself. Oh god, never mind.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay, that's even better.
You might want to check out Arcane Artillery. That's a big PDF that's all about its own gunslinger class with subclasses and a subclass for each main class that involves guns.
Interesting. I will have to check this out.
See, I have a dwarven cleric. I have some UNT. Literally. I have a drow cleric. A wizard. Well, not really a wizard, a warlock cleric, but that won't work too well with this level.
Ooh.
I based it off of a character in a book. I don't know if anybody's ever read Shadowhunters.
I'm aware of it.
Sounds familiar.
I based it off of Magnus Bane.
I couldn't catch the references. I just know of it.
Yeah.
If we're going classic, I think pretty much the only thing we're missing is like a arcane caster, intelligence-based caster,
Yep.
Yeah. And base.
classic comp.
Alrighty, well then we will play with.
Got a fighty boy
Ah.
that's holy. We got a holy boy that's tanky. I guess.
Are we using the main chat that we have already, or did we or the main group that we already have, or did we create a new one?
We created a new one.
There's
It's...
a link in Discord.
Yes, in the general chat.
Alright.
It's just above all the pictures.
Oh. There we go, okay. Cause I've got a wizard I can pull in.
Excellent.
So let's see here.
Ooh, I like this.
I don't think I can export or import. I mean, I don't know if you've got it set up for importation.
Let me check. Sorry, I didn't think to do that.
Yeah, no.
load. Functions, settings, games. Import their own characters. Yes. And save change.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, so the changes should be put in, and you should be able to import now.
Mm-hmm. And it's called one shot.
Yes.
Alright, so Zelana with some weird last name because it's Elvish, you know?
Yeet.
Again, just pretty much like Shadow. We're going with weird ass names. Settings, I need those things off.
Let me.
Names only.
Okay. Alright, and while I'm doing this, I'll recap you that you guys have woken up on a sandy beach in a cavern. The only other thing in there, besides the 3 other people with you, is a milky white orb, which appears to be highly arcanic and telepathic, as it was able to speak to you guys, mentioned or talk to you guys and say that its name was the Dawn's Beacon. That you guys are in a cavern that floods every hour. Do you recognize it?
I've run this one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I've never played it, but I've run it, so I know things that the meta pitch is going to be quiet.
Okay, thank you. I am sorry. I should have taken that into account considering where it came from, but
No, are we doing? Did we point by? I guess then for stats.
I did.
either point by or standard, either one is fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure because my stats are augmented for I believe I rolled and had an ASI and on here, so I have to redo the stats. Just give me a moment.
No worries at all.
That was done with experience, so they can go away. But yeah, all right. So continue on.
Yeah, so as you know, you guys have woken up on a beach with Dawn's Beacon. It told you that this cavern occasionally flooded and that it simply seeks to help you guys get out of here to the best of its abilities. To do so, it needed somebody to attune to it. Emilio stepped forward, attuned. Everybody's been granted the ability to breathe underwater through briefly touching the orb. And your associates, a tiefling paladin, a human cleric, and a halfling rogue swashbuckler have stepped down into the water below to enter into the watery tunnels hidden away by the lake that was in this cavern.
And we see fish people.
Yes.
We see fish people.
I'm going to place you at in the tunnel of water as well, simply so that you're a bit closer. And when you're ready, I'll need you to do a initiative.
All right.
Ooh. Did you just find this gunslinger class randomly, Grim?
Yeah, I just randomly found it. I really like this really stupid quick draw feature, which basically we roll initiative, I get to shoot, and then we go through the initiative order.
Oh, it's like a guaranteed surprise round.
And that would have been a great class for this adventure because you immediately would have lost like all of your class stuff.
Yeah, because water.
Yep. This will be fun as long as the dogs can get wet.
The one real downside to it.
Oh, I gotta all of my things close them.
But no, if Matthias dies, I kind of want to give that a whirl, I'm not going to lie. It's That
The
actually
Slayer
starts.
of Gun.
That actually starts with a fucking gun, unlike the subclass or fighter where I have to make them and it takes weeks.
Oh, you guys are actually able to communicate with each other so
I
long
have
as you
no
are
clue
within
what.
5 feet.
Everyone is because I see black right now.
Oh, I am so sorry. Let me fix that.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you end up going with, Gwen?
It is a high elf wizard.
Nice.
Yeah, her name is Zalana. She's got a pet owl named Tawny. It's her familiar anyway. Her familiars. She's a blade song wizard.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Most of you guys are all, or just about all of you guys are heavy in frontline, or at least heavy in melee.
I mean, I'm a cleric. I can do whatever.
Yeah, but it kind of sucks because we're underwater right now, and I have a slashing, not a piercing
Yeah.
weapon. So this is gonna suck a little bit.
Yeah,
Wait. You need a piercing weapon to fight underwater?
Yes, you do.
A piercing weapon or a crossbow.
Well, crossbow
Yeah,
is a piercing
you can't
weapon.
use a long bow. You can't use a short bow. Magic, I'm not sure
Oh.
again how that really works.
Wait a minute, I do have a piercing weapon. What am I thinking? I have javelins. I can stab people with those.
Yes, you can.
I guess bludgeoning is the same disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah.
underwater combat, when it comes to making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed, either natural or granted by magic, has disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Rapier is included in that.
Rapiers are not included in
All right.
All right.
or whatever.
Thank
Maybe
God.
comes.
Doesn't say javelins are two-handed weapons. Thank you, Lord.
No, yeah, javelins aren't two-handed weapons. They're thrown strength weapons.
So a ranged weapon attack automatically misses a target beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target within normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including a spear, trident, or dart. And creatures and objects that are fully immersed in water have resistance to fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm good then.
being in water counts as quote unquote difficult terrain just to make it easy for you guys.
Yeah.
Just to make it easy, I say, as it gets harder.
Yeah.
It'll work out.
Were
Alright.
we allowed to take a feat for the first level like we did with the regular thing? I just want to make sure because when I made this character it was for a different campaign, so.
No, I didn't include feats with everybody else, I don't believe.
Okay, I just want to make sure because that was. Then I will completely ignore
Something
that I-
fishy is afoot.
Right, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's no biggie. I just wanted to make sure. And like I said, augmenting for that purpose.
I think we're all good now. I have everybody's initiative. Everybody good?
Yup.
I think I'm more of a chaotic neutral, but
Right. Okay, in that case, then the first up is actually the sea spawns, because they are fabulous people, are they not?
Mm-hmm.
They're okay.
One in the lead gets to move up towards Emilio, and he gets to attempt to make a strike with its claws.
you may try. Many have done so before you. Many will do so after.
So this feeble and wretched-looking creature with big white bulbous eyes, as though it's blind in some sorts, it strikes out with its claws, failing both attacks as the claws just rake against Emilio's leather armor to no effect. Will you have some wind buffering your mic?
That would be my AC.
Gotcha. And you're up, actually, with this guy in front of you.
I glare at him, and will stab him in the eye. Short sword. Does an 11 hit?
Yes, it does. You need a 9. 9, nice.
Or like 18.
Oh, right, sneak attack. Because swashbuckler, right.
Yep.
That'll help.
Have I thoroughly buckled this swash?
Yes, he looks thoroughly buckled. He looks bloodied, so much so that it's obscuring the water around his form.
I will stab the bloody part of the water with a dagger.
Dagger does not have disadvantage, but that would still be 8, so that's a miss.
Then I will use my movement to go here.
Okay. Following up the amazing Emilio Critfisher, the third, is Zalana, right?
Yeah,
Am I
it's
saying
Lana.
that? Zalana, thank you.
Yep. Alright, so, she's going to... This is the, bad guy there. Or one of them anyway, I'm guessing. I don't know where the bad guys are, that's why. I don't know who everybody is. I don't recognize everybody's token. So
all the things that actually have faces are good people. The
Okay.
sea spawn just have labels on them.
Gotcha. Good to know. Okay. That's why I'm asking.
I got you.
Alright, so...
I say in Bubbles, why is the elf lady looking at me funny?
The elf lady is lost. She has no clue where she is. Alright, so I will move to here because that's about as far as I can get. And I will cast. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and I think that's the wrong DC. Completely.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
DC seems
DC
awfully
12. Yeah, it's a DC 12. My intelligence is as high as it can get for right now.
low. Right. Surprisingly, somehow he pulled through and made the DC.
Wonderful. Okay. Then as a bonus action, I'm going to start Blade Song.
Okay. Jace, you're up.
I mean, it's just a fish. Let's go easy on it. I'm gonna cast. Where is it? Secret Flame. Why is that DC so long? Oh, I see why.
Yeah.
We're level
Yeah,
3.
go.
That's why.
That too. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is, oh yeah, maybe I'm not using the right modifier for the spell. Yeah,
Well, it's supposed to be
use
a 13,
intelligence.
but wow,
yeah.
I hate cantrips.
13? Okay.
Yeah. Wisdom.
Wisdom. It somehow made it again.
Oh.
I thought Sacred Flame was a dex save.
Sacred Flame is a dex save.
Oh. Why is it wisdom? Oh, I changed the wrong thing. It's a dex save. Probably made it anyway.
Well, let me reroll because his dex is a lot different than his wisdom.
Why is my spell so low?
Dex roll he failed, so that is 3 damage he does take.
Sweet. That's it.
All right.
Let's take it easy on the fish boy.
Of course, yes. So following the radiant fire that rains from the sky, we have the second sea spawn, who gets to move here. He can't reach Emilio around this corner, so let's have him go here through a dash.
Wait.
You have a friend.
Yeah.
B, you're up, and you see at least one clear enemy, and here, well, have signs to another just around the bend. Yeah.
That's a battle cry for stab with javelin.
Yeah, pretty much.
16 most certainly hits.
I really wished I had advantage. I could have given myself advantage, but I did not. 6.
Oh, dueling style. That's kind of cool. Wait, dueling? Yeah, because it's one weapon you're wielding with one hand, right?
See, my other one is currently occupied with his shield.
That's kind of cool. Never thought about that before. Anything else with that?
Nope. Nothing I want to burn a spell slot on.
I understand. So following the stabbing of the javelin into this thing's ribcage, the other sea spawn gets to attempt to attack Emilio once again, making 2 unarmed strikes, and it seems like one is actually going to break through his impressive armor and deal 6 damage.
Subtitles to nobody makes Emilio bleed his own blood except Emilio. Ha!
Following up that fantastic attack where they actually managed to do something, Emilio, you can retaliate if you'd like.
I would like to stab him in the eye.
Okay, let's see it.
That's great.
I would like to do it with my dagger.
Yeah, that's damage, not an actual attack.
Oh. Yep. Oh, okay, so it did hit.
11 hits for 5 piercing and 8 damage. So
13.
that's 13. It is dead. One
I
dead.
can't sneak attack again, but I will stab it with a dagger.
Hits. 4 damage. Every bit counts. Following up that display of one of the sea spawn finally being cut-throated, we have Zalana back.
And we will pull out our short sword and stab him.
12 hits.
Okay, for 6 damage. That's the only thing I can do right now. Oh, no, let me see. I think I can... Is that an action or is that a bonus action? That is an action, never mind. That is all I can do.
Okay. So the sea spawn is now bloodied for everybody who's keeping track, and Jace, you're up. What would you like to
I mean, it has a low AC, so I might as well. I want to swim around. I think I can reach here. And I want to mace him.
Okay.
I mace him.
You-
Mace.
Really low damage.
You do indeed mace him.
Mace.
Mace to the face.
That's my purse. I don't know you. Mace.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it.
Following you up is the sea spawn that's still remaining. The other one is dead. Is going to attempt a attack on one on Zalana, one on Bu. So first one hits for 4 damage, and the other attack goes to Bu or B. Sorry,
B.
why am I saying it like that? Yeah, B. It hits surprisingly for 4 damage.
Son of a bitch. He hit my 18 AC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
my
actually kind of
AC is
surprised.
only 16 right now, so. Because of Blade Song, it goes up by 3.
Right. No, it got a 23 to hit yours, so
Yeah,
I assumed
Kind
it
of
hit.
figured, yeah. That's a good assumption. It's not like I'm sitting here with the 20 intelligence like I had before when I had to adjust it.
Mhm. B, you are up. How would you like to retaliate?
I would like to stab it. Do I stab with an 11?
Yes. All you need is a 9.
I stabbed it for 5.
That's not bad. Every bit counts.
That's the nice way of the DM saying you did shit damage.
No. These guys don't have like a big chunk of points.
I
The
don't-
guys
Neither
are
do
chipping
we.
them down. Emilio, you have a wounded and bloodied enemy in front of you, and he seems distracted. It's time to show him what's what, rather.
All right. I will. I kind of look at him, confused for a second, trying to figure out where its liver is, and then I'll just take a guess.
Well, you certainly hit.
Okay, there's that. That. This. And that.
It's very much dead and eviscerated. You have completely destroyed him.
I'll leave my short sword in there and just kind of cut open with the dagger, see if I was right.
You do seem to be right. In fact, it's actually quite similar to where the liver of a regular human would be. Surprising.
Bubble subtitles. Haha!
Alright, so the two first creatures you guys have encountered down in this watery abyss are defeated. The Dawn's Beacon, who glows from within Emilio's satchel, speaks up and says, "Excellent, great work, everyone. Great work all around. I think it'd be best if we keep moving. Honestly, we don't want to linger too long before more of those things show up, you know?"
This is true.
Whoa. Where now? Where to?
You have what seems to be two possible ways. One, which is a tunnel further inwards, or the tunnel that the deep spawn, or the sea spawn rather, came through. So either west or south.
I will say maybe west.
Yeah. Can I? Well, I didn't put my owl token in here, but I do have an owl. Can I scout? Can I have the owl scout ahead to the west?
I
then?
would love to see an owl swimming underwater.
Well, that's true. We are underwater, but she has an owl. I don't know how that would work. I don't know. Maybe I can. I don't know what would have happened to the owl once we're underwater.
You could always dismiss it, I think, is a bonus action.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to have the waterlogged owl swimming ahead to check out things and then swim back to you.
If it works, I don't know if it works mechanically or not like that. That's the thing.
I would be more than happy to say that it's still difficult terrain for it since it's swimming instead of flying, but it can move independently of you if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah. Unexpecting to be underwater the entire time, yeah. Yeah, I'd probably just dismiss it and have to resummon it as something else.
I mean, you do have, there are aquatic familiars.
Yeah, there are. Again, I just have to have the time to do that, which won't happen this game, obviously.
Right.
Okay. So with a decision made for Manifest Destiny heading west, it seems like Emilio's out in front. You guys are free to keep going. If you want to make perception rolls while you're moving to make sure that you don't run into any more of those sea spawn by accident, let's see about that.
Yeah, that's about it right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can move.
Yeah, that was the most pressing thing.
Whoops.
Just consume B.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely don't want to part from the party, so we're going this
No.
way. I see what looks like stairs. Or steps.
Yes. Surprisingly, as you guys are beginning to get further down this tunnel, it's becoming a lot more smooth, a lot more man-made, rather than simply the rough and tumultuous caverns that you woke up in and then have been walking through over the course of this. The walls are becoming smoother, polished. I don't know more adjectives to give you. I think you get the drift.
Yeah.
Oh, we might as well go up. Maybe we can get out of the water. Subtitles.
B, I would
Yes.
very much like if you can make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Because as a paladin, chainmail, I'm great at those.
In water.
In water.
As you begin to swim or step forward, whichever really you prefer, you feel something catch on your arm or something unexpected. And as you take a look down, you realize that somebody evil, perhaps, has strung a very thin tripwire over the course of this, or through this obscure water, in an effort, apparently, to trap somebody. The trap being a net that descends down from the top and falls over you, consuming you in its small confines. And I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw along with it, as there are small poisoned, like urchin spines attached to this.
Hooray!
Well, that sucks.
That's
Hopefully
the
these-
funniest thing Emilio has seen all day.
So 13, you are not poisoned, but you are restrained by the net. Anything that attempts to free you, such as your other friends, might need to make a Constitution saving throw as well. Otherwise, it's either strength to get out or dealing slashing damage.
Underwater.
Yeah, that's
And
the
then-
trick there.
We all gotta die sometime, so good luck.
Strength, you say. I'm decent. Is it just a strength saving throw, a strength check, or an athletics check?
It is a strength check. Just a strength. Yeah, it's not listed as a saving throw like the others, so this would be just a check.
Alright.
Hold on.
Hold on, nothing. It's off. Fuck that thing.
Yeah, 19, that thing snaps in two. You are freed from your watery confines of the urchin net.
You only have a +2 strength?
Yes.
Alright, Tiefling. Never mind.
Surprisingly,
You okay
nothing
there?
seems to come out of the confines to jump on the opportunity.
Do any of you wanna just like, I don't know, check for more traps? Maybe enemies?
I suppose Emilio will look for traps.
Let's see. Well, what's yeah, we should be looking for traps that would work.
A bit of perception.
Perception of a 19. Through these murky waters, you don't see any more tripwires in your immediate area, but you do see lots of signs of habitation. Scales thrown here and there, the remains of old tentacles just left behind for whatever reason, as though they grow back like crab claws or something. You do see that there's probably signs of more sea spawns within this vicinity.
I signed something to you guys in Thieves' Cant.
What'd he say?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure my bubble subtitles just say sigh.
Yeah. That's about it. Bubble subtitles. That's how it works.
Yeah. Obviously, the scene for a video shoot for a off-brand anime.
Yeah, and I signed something back in Elvish, like, what the fuck you say?
I look at both of you and just belch infernal bubbles.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see what.
Is it
language
odd that I
Tyler gave
actually
me.
speak Primordial too? That's gonna be freaking creepy right now.
Hey, you can translate our bubbles.
We can translate our bubbles, yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, I understood the Elvish one. Cool.
Puppy, what are you doing?
So, we gonna continue with the southern route, or we're gonna check out what's north?
Well, if
Oh,
people are
man.
living down there, then we should just not.
I just like the idea of getting up so we can get out of the water.
Yeah, there's an idea. Which one of these two paths currently available to us looks like it's leading in an upward fashion?
Though the stairs give the hint that that the area itself is rising, you can tell that the water doesn't seem to disperse anywhere around here. The tunnel you're following right now seems to slope, not really in an upward fashion, but just seems to be a long tunnel extending to somewhere else, while the stairs could possibly lead anywhere, really.
Great.
Sorry, I hope I'm not being difficult.
No,
I was trying to figure
Meta
out,
is
how do I
talking
how do-
right now.
how the fuck do I flip a coin underwater?
You dumb. You spin it.
Doesn't
You can
matter.
try.
I apparently don't have money for some reason, strangely
Oh,
enough.
Yeah, we have that.
Amelia was gonna take the coin from you if you did.
I mean, we got kidnapped. It's only logical
I'm
we don't
surprised
have
we
money.
even have our weapons.
Well, they're shitty kidnappers.
Well,
That
the rogue
is
is
true.
going south. I am now going south now. Someone has decided for me.
So we are going south.
The mid shield is going south. Let's go.
Just let me know when you want new perception rolls.
Okay. I would mention to you that as you're getting this far in with your excellent perception, you begin to see over the through the cloudy water. There are two more sea spawn in the back corner of the far cave directly opposite of over here, if you see my ping. They seem to be currently munching on something. You're not really sure what, but at the very least, they're distracted for the moment. You could attempt to slip by them to a stairwell you see over here, or you could retreat, whichever you prefer.
I will try to pantomime 2, and then I kind of put gills on myself, and a really mean scowl, and then eating, and then I'll point.
And then I'm gonna point back the other direction, like, no. Mm-mm.
So we're heading the other way. Cool.
Do we want to go back or do we want to go forward and deal with the sea spawn?
How are you all health-wise?
Pretty decent.
I am down 4 points, that's about it. Just the only damage I took.
Yeah, but you're a wizard, so
Yes, I am. I'm a
That's-
wizard.
half your health probably.
No, not really. No, half my health would be another 6 points down. I have 20 health. And I have no
Okay.
healing spells.
Other than the sin spawns, do you see anything useful? Any path?
Not. We didn't get that far.
You did see a stairwell to your right within that small room, I would mention. You're not quite sure where that leads. It seems to curve the same way the tunnel does if you're able to spatially interpret that in your mind. But whatever you want to do with that information is up to you.
Well, before we go any further, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, because, hey,
Mage almost good.
That's
God only
important.
knows. God only knows I need the increase in AC. You know, it sucks. So,
What is your AC currently then?
it was 13. It's now 15.
Excellent.
Well, we might as well start casting shit. I want to cast False Life on the... let's say the rogue. Shit, I need to roll it.
You need to roll it, yeah.
5! Damn it.
Whoa!
5 temporary hit
Five.
points.
It's something.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Alright, so you guys seem like you're preparing yourselves a bit. Do you guys want to go forward towards the sea spawn that Emil has pointed out, or do you want to retreat back towards the stairs and follow the tunnel? That tunnel, rather.
Well, I'd say might as well go forward.
Yup.
I
Alrighty.
mean, we already saw them. We have the advantage.
Step.
Translation. Fuck them. Come on.
Step. Step.
Wait.
Step.
And let me give them a. Are you attempting to be stealthy at all, the lot of you, or just?
Yeah. I
Emilio still has that 17 up.
Yes.
would
I don't
attempt
think it
to-
matters.
Oh.
I don't think it matters at all.
Fucking wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wizard ain't doing shit.
Wait.
I
Just-
think Emilio's
There it is.
jaw literally drops as like in water you make just the biggest racket he's ever seen. A fish literally swims into his mouth and he starts choking for a second as he's just looking at you all aghast.
And it gets better.
And Delana's just shocked by it all. Like she can't figure
Yeah,
out how to move
I-
under this water.
Spit the fish out and it shoots out into your eye.
Yeah, like what the?
Fuck. Fuck you all.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
We suck.
We're level
So
3.
bad. I turned a +6 initiative to a 10.
Jesus.
Is that everybody? Yes, it is. Okay. So surprisingly, despite that perhaps awful display of being silent and unseen, as it can be in an underwater situation, somehow, Jace, you get to go first, as the two sea spawn from the back of that room, the adjacent cavern, seem to
He's-
take solid notice.
He's the more quiet one out of all of us.
I mean the rogue. But yeah.
You've got the highest roll on stealth out of all of us. Is my point.
Wow. We suck. Well, maybe they can suck as well. I cast Bane on them.
Okay.
That's a charisma saving throw. 13.
Alright, for the first one, and then the second one. The first one failed, second one made it.
Well, it's something. That's my turn.
I appreciate you turning a grave cleric into a goth kid or something.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's grave.
Mhm.
It's gotta be.
God, it's not a phase.
Okay.
No.
So following that up is Zelana. Zelana, what would you like to do?
Gosh, I bet she's a conformist or something.
Yeah, totally. I am going to move up to here ish, and I will.
Wait, I need to be closer. I cast a spell, so I need to use my full movement there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
It has to be a 30 feet.
No worries, thank you for catching that.
making sure. I will cast a second level magic missile. These guys. So 2 at it'll be 2 and 2. So 2 at each of them.
Okay, let's see the damage.
So let's see. Let's see how this is gonna come up here. Okay, it's gonna come up like that. So the higher level, that's 4 and 3. That's 7 at one and 6 at the other.
7 at 1 and 6. That doesn't.
And I was just going based on what was rolled. The first 2 was 4 plus 2, and the other one was a 3 plus the upcast, which was a 4. Oh,
Okay.
that's 8. Excuse me, 8. I can't math today.
Yeah, I'm thinking one of them sounded wrong. Okay.
8 plus, yeah.
All right. So following Jace's casting of Bane, we have Zelana moving forward and arcane bolts of energy striking assuredly towards the 2 floating forms.
Are we able to do the somatic or the verbal
Uh,
components?
You are, because you're able to communicate with each other within 5 feet, so there is the ability to speak. Loosely, mind you, but you are able to form words.
But if a spell requires you to say something that they need to understand, that's impossible, right?
Correct.
Right, so like suggestion wouldn't be a possibility. I mean,
Or command.
Or command.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you
shit.
speak their language.
Well, they have to be able to understand you, and you can only understand something within 5 feet while you're
Okay.
underwater.
I'm gonna get to 5 feet and yell at them.
That's great. Good idea.
So the sea spawn gets to move. First one is going to move up. Unfortunately, he does have to dash to make it here, so he doesn't get to do anything with it.
Oh boy, look at that boy just right in stabbing range.
Careful with that saying, you know what it causes.
I've already rolled enough nat ones. I don't give a shit anymore.
Emilio Critfisher, by the way, your last name keeps reminding me of Dark Souls. I keep thinking of you, of the guy that keeps circling around going for people's back. You're up.
I will go here, so I can sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Short sword.
Well, no.
And 8 does not hit, no.
Wow.
And the dagger.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that's a double sneak attack.
Yes, you get double damage for sneak attack too.
Mm-hmm.
That was not great, but 15.
Hi.
Oh, no, that'd be 23.
Not great. No.
That it's way past bloodied. It looks like it's down on its last legs, so it's not bad.
Hey, you shouldn't dodge Emilio's attacks. It just makes him angry.
Exactly that's the problem here. The second sea spawn gets to move, and wouldn't you look at that? Emilio is within range.
Oh well.
Within stabbing range, you would say.
I get 2 attacks. The first one hits for 5 bludgeoning damage, and the second one misses horribly.
There
as
goes my
it's-
temporary hit points.
They came in handy. I mean, it means he doesn't take actual hit.
Come on, Hellboy. Kill it.
Yeah. You're up.
Which one looks the most hurt?
Definitely the one closest to you.
I stabbed
Yeah.
that one.
Hits.
I think he's dead.
You fucking better be.
He is entirely dead, yes, I assure you.
Cool. I move up to the next one, and that will be my turn.
Alright. Jace, you are safely away from the one that was apparently targeting you. What would you like to do?
Let's just Sacred Flame. He's gonna die soon. Wow, I hate cantrips.
Dex, he failed,
Yeah.
so 2 damage.
Wonderful.
That's it.
Alright. Following you is Zolana. Zolana, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna Ray of Frost him.
12 hits for 4 damage, and I believe that slows him as well, right?
Yes, slows him by 10 feet.
Right. As the air around you forms little ice cubes in reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Was that all? Did you want to move any further?
No.
All right.
Good.
So C-Spawn gets to go. Was the wrong C-Spawn. Oops. This is supposed to be the 2, I believe. Was it? Yes. Let me fix that. Sorry for the mistake. We are supposed to be at Emilio. Emilio, you're up.
I will, with my short sword, attack the one that hit me. I am wroth with him.
Hits. That is 16. It is not enough to kill, but it certainly gets getting him close. 16 hits for 4 damage, which is just enough to put an end to him.
Right in the jugular.
Right in the jugular. Right. That's another set, or pair, rather, of sea spawn that you guys have defeated. Surprisingly, they seem to come in pairs for whatever reason.
Oh, you know how like things fall slower in water?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to flick my dagger up and up, and then just kind of tilt my hip so it goes in my sheath.
Okay. It looks like slow motion magic.
Yay!
Okay, this place is starting to look like a maze.
Just a little bit, yeah.
This place is a maze.
All right,
Excuse
you
me, I'm sorry.
guys.
Metapigeon goes squawk, squawk.
Silence, Metapigeon!
Yeah.
You guys have two stairwells you can go through. One to the right that seems to go up, quote unquote, and the other one that seems to go down.
Well, given the bullshit we ran through already in Dragon Heist, given that this is written by Wizards of the Coast, I don't trust the obvious up option. I want to kind of go down.
Guys, it's my brother's birthday, so I gotta go. Sorry, I need to go.
Okay.
Okay, no worries, man.
Well, see you.
Yeah,
See you.
later.
Later.
All right, cool. I will do my best to run Jace to at least be a slightly beneficial healer. All right.
Okay.
I would like to make perception checks now, so I don't end up in another net.
Go right ahead.
I am not good at these. I am very not good at these. I move forward unimpeded.
There is no trap whatsoever.
Well, when I trip one that I don't see, I'll assume I'll need to make a roll and you'll tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see a bigger expansion ahead, at least.
You do, and you also happen to spot something else. You have
Is that light?
It is light, yes. But there is also something in between. In between you is the largest snail you've ever seen, blocking the passage ahead.
That's fucking
Swear to
gross.
God. If it is, I fucking hate things.
5 flail-like protrusions extend from the top of his head,
These
waving
are-
about dangerously as the creature slinks in your general direction.
These are literally the fucking worst.
I literally don't know what that is.
I
flail snail.
have
Oh,
I have died horribly.
I
to
know
these.
what that is now, and I regret asking.
Yum.
Is that initiative then? Because obviously we're
Uh,
not being sneaky.
That is an issue.
Yay!
there we go.
Can't wait to see what I roll this time. Is it a 1? Is it a 4? It's an
Why
8.
does the wizard have to go first?
Because you have spells that
Yes.
sort of work.
Sorta.
You're not going first now.
No.
Oh, Chase. I gotta roll for Chase. I'm keeping track. Fuck. Damn it, Arats. Alright. Oh, you get to steal second too. Look at that. Alright, so, as I said before, you guys see this large protrusion of a 5-headed maced snail who's going to mace you, hopefully. And Emilio, you are the first to react to this unexpected sight.
All right. Well, Emilio does not know what this thing is. And you said this is difficult terrain?
Yes, since you're underwater, movement counts as difficult terrain.
So if I dashed, I'd be able to go my normal speed.
Yes.
Bonus action, dash, action, prepare to strike it. Enter.
Okay. Chase gets to go. What is Chase going to do? I'm sure we're all very excited to find out. Oops, I meant to click to see what the range of that was. It is 60 feet. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay, great. So he casts Sacred Flame. Celestial must make a dex saving throw, and it fails, taking 8 radiant damage. Yes. Okay. So following Jace's phenomenal performance with his cantrip, we have Solana, which somehow always ends up after Jace.
Yes, I know. It's weird. Alright, so I'm about the same distance from our snaily friend there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna try and slow him down so he can't move anymore faster than he already is. So let's Ray of Frost him.
11 does not hit.
Of course it doesn't.
No, it has a giant shell that provides a bit of armor.
Yeah, it does. That is all I can do.
Following you is the flail snail itself.
Mm-hmm.
Its movement is not super fast, if you can believe it.
It's a snail. I would surely hope it's not, like, fast.
It will dash for a total of 20 feet.
Wonderful.
And
I stab it.
Yes, there we go.
Maybe. I don't think you will, though.
No, that would be...
Emilio realized he may have made a tactical mistake and kind of goes, "Oh shit," and just starts waving my sword, kind of slap fighting, trying to keep away.
B, your friend seems to be in danger. Friend is a loose term.
Bubble subtitles. Anyway, I can only move up this close, but that is within throwing, quote-unquote, range of a javelin at least. So,
Yeah.
let's try hucking... Actually, wait. I have a better idea.
What is the idea?
I'm a little worried that this isn't going to be like the final encounter or whatever of this, but at the same time, this thing's scary as sin, so as a bonus action, I'm going to do that. So I have advantage now, and then I'm going to attempt to attack the shit out of it. Not that it helped at all.
You guys are rolling low.
Yeah, it's not fair, man.
I'm not used to being level 3.
All right,
Nor am
let's. Well, I haven't gotten any heals yet, have I?
No, you had the 5 temporary hit points that the T-spawn used.
I didn't know I had temporary hit points.
Yes.
All right, that makes me look a lot better.
Yes.
I thought you used up those temporary hit points.
I didn't know I had them.
Oh.
So fixed. Yeah. So you didn't take the 5 points of damage you thought you took.
Mhm.
Yep. So you are still up.
Well, it's about to just start swinging like crazy at me, right?
Most likely, yes.
Oh, excuse me.
You're fine.
Let's see it.
It's your turn.
Oh, it didn't attack me?
It couldn't.
No,
it had a dash.
It had to dash to get up to you.
I see. I will swing at it with my short sword.
Hits for 4 and 7.
That was terrible. And then I will bonus action retreat.
Okay. Following you is Jace, who will step forward just a bit, and let's have him. He doesn't have cure wounds prepared. Cool.
Ah.
He is going to do. I don't know. Let's have him do something serious here. He is going to cast, say, a spiritual weapon. Sure. Fuck yeah. Okay. So he's going to summon a weapon. Pull it up. summon it right behind the creature, and it's going to get a 17 to hit, which does hit for only 2 damage. Oh, 2 plus, yeah, just 2 damage. Wow,
Mhm.
that is impressive, Jakes. Way to go, way to be. That is a bonus action on his turn, I believe, so he can also. Don't you just love clerics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is a bonus action. So he is going to do just fucking Sacred Flame. Why not? Sorry, guys. I don't want to hog up the turns
No,
myself.
you're fine.
Yeah, it's a
He's
cleric.
Dealing 1 damage. Cool. All right. Following that up is Lana.
Great. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes.
That's probably the best thing to select, considering he just rolled a 1. So yes, whatever you did hits.
Snorlax Snowball Swarm. Takes 8 points of cold damage.
You know, cold damage underwater just sounds mean.
I
Right?
know it does! But it's underwater for a reason. Fire doesn't do well underwater, from what we learned.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cold, maybe lightning.
You start floating up.
Yeah.
All right. Was there anything else to that?
No, that's the only thing I can do. I can only do 1 action per run. I don't really have very many bonus actions.
Gotcha. I closed the flail snail sheet. Motherfucker.
I hate when that happens.
Right. Here. Okay, so the flail snail gets to move up the 5 feet it's required to meet B, and
Hello.
it gets to make as many flail attacks as it has heads.
Hooray.
And I believe it still has. No, actually. Double. Yeah. So it would have lost 1 head. Yes. Okay, so it's lost 1 head so far. So it gets to make 4 attacks instead of 5.
That's slightly better of a number.
Slightly.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that is 0 to hero. So I have 2 critical fails, and then two things above 20. So I have 8 bludgeoning damage followed by 7 bludgeoning damage going to you.
Ow. That hurts a lot.
I am certain, considering you guys are level. B, you get to retort though if you would very much like to.
Shit.
You can also run away. That also might be a decent option.
Well, that's what I'm debating right now, because I have advantage on it now. But I also took a lot of damage. But I could heal myself, but then I'm not attacking it. Fuck it, I'm a Vengeance Paladin for a reason. Let's go ahead and just burn this, cast that as a bonus action. That's for whatever reason, just went with that. He's Hunter's Mark, basically. I'm gonna attempt to stab the boy with advantage. Not that it fucking matters, because B can't hit for shit!
Jesus, you have a +4 too.
I know. I'm going to die now.
You never know. Emilio, your friend B seems to be having trouble moving in this thick, loopy water. What do you want to do?
I will. Why is there a sword behind him?
Because
That
that's a
is-
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay. I will go here, and normal sneak attack rules, I can sneak attack him.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will do that.
Crit! Look at
Yes.
Jesus.
that.
All
Be the
right.
hero.
That's pretty good.
That's even better.
It's
Really
fucking-
good.
It's fucking dead.
Thank
Great.
God.
Yeah, I just grab onto the wall wait for my moment, and then just push off the side like I'm about to start swimming a lap, and Superman stab this thing in the mouth.
It dies in agony as your sword pierces the back of its throat, just completely out and gone. You guys have a dead flail snail.
I'll pull out
Great.
the sword and with a flourish just chop its eyes off. You can't hear it, but you can tell I'm doing a ha.
I sigh in bubble
Well-
subtitles and then touch myself.
The two of you can hear all that. Because you're within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, that's right. I wink at the rest.
I sigh and touch myself.
That is kinky.
Alrighty then.
I am now almost back up to full. Actually, you know what's funny? I'm back up to where I was before this fight started.
Yeah, it happens.
Is there anything valuable about the snail?
The
there's-
shell.
Their shells are well known to have a lot of worth to them.
In pieces or whole?
It would be almost priceless to get a whole one, so pieces are the most likely to be traded. Those are worth quite well.
I'll see if I can get the cleric over here with his mace.
He assists in the smashing of the shell using mostly his spiritual weapon to do so.
And we'll take pieces of the shell and sell it when we return. If we return.
Shell loot.
Mm-hmm. Flail,
Shaloot.
snail, shell. Shellac?
Shaloot!
Shaloot.
And as was pointed out before, you guys actually catch sight of light emanating from the end of this tunnel that the flail snail was guarding, indicating some sort of exit. Dawn's beacon, currently still in Emilio's bag, says, "Oh, this is excellent. I think we're near the end, fellows. We might very well get out of here."
Might.
Well, I mean, there was a snail at the end of this tunnel. I don't know what else is at the end here.
Okay.
I sigh in bubble subtitles and
Yeah,
continue
pretty
forward.
much.
So-
Fuck.
So you guys are jumping to a new map.
Wonderful.
Let me get you guys all together so it's easier on me.
For the love of God, tell me we're no longer underwater.
Oh,
We
wish.
are still
You wish.
underwater.
God
you wish.
fucking damn
Like,
it.
Squawk, squawk.
Alright, let me double check. One square equals
Is
10
feet.
feet. So you guys need to be shrunk a little bit.
And then I need to zoom in.
God damn it. Is there at least daylight above me now?
Yes, there is light. You are able to see. Let me see. So the tunnel opens into a vast underwater area where light streams in from overhead, playing across the floor in a myriad of patterns. The water is clear here, and you can see that the ground here takes on a sandy consistency that rises in dunes on either side of the valley you're standing in. To one side, you can see what appears to be a fortress, sealed by a massive portcullis, which, while a partially collapsed tower, its base buried beneath the sand, rests on the dune behind you. Directly ahead, several massive clams rest in the silt. Occasionally, one opens briefly to reveal something shiny within. The shadow of something massive swimming above you briefly blocks out the light and then passes across the valley.
I think I just figured this shit out.
Where do you think we are then?
I thought something else until I was like, this fish kind of looks like a goldfish, and this area looks kind of round.
No.
Yep.
And a castle like this is kind of stereotypical.
Yep, that's it.
Son of a whore.
Welcome to the Xanathar's hideout. Specifically,
Welcome to
Is that the fucking goldfish?
It is Silgar. This is Silgar's fishbowl. You are in the fishbowl.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
the greatest thing.
Gotta love it.
Why was there a flail snail in here?
Guarding the
Why
fish.
wouldn't there be?
Why? Why did we have to go through the cavern to get here? Where does it go to, you know? Why is it there? None of it makes sense. It's all part of the big reveal.
I fucking hate Xanathar so much.
Yeah. It's a good thing Moore's not here. He would have had a fit with this.
I want to kill the goldfish now. Can we kill the goldfish?
You can kill the
You-
goldfish, yes.
You can try.
You can
That
try.
would
Chances
be
are you will die.
The worst thing to possibly fucking do.
I know, but
It
still,
is.
I like being tempted by things that are stupid.
I would mention that you guys are small enough for the goldfish to swallow you in one gulp.
Yes. We are killable. It could be a TPK if we do that.
The goldfish is so the things I never thought I would say when playing D&D. The goldfish might be a TPK for you.
That's what I just said.
Nani the ever living fuck.
You want to fight the goldfish? We're gonna die.
Oh my god!
All right. So as I mentioned before, you guys have quite a few things going on around you. There is the clams, the fortress, the tower, some kelp playing around, and a very large, monstrously sized goldfish far above you.
Yield.
This sucks.
Yes, it does. But it's a blast to run. It's great to run.
Is this a one shot from the book, or is this like something that
It's
could happen
the
in the
first-
story?
No, it is the first adventure that is run that was put out when the Xanthar's book came out.
Oh,
Basically, this ties into an adventure in Adventure League. It's the 12th campaign to the Adventure League series for Tier 2, where you go on board. And I don't know if we'll do it in the game. I don't know if it's part of the actual book itself, but you go to the Wraith in Underdark, or in, not Underdark, Undermountain.
Mhm.
And you come across Xanathar there, and if you did this one, you have to actually kill Xanthar. You have to fight him. You have no choice.
Because we invaded his goldfish's bowl?
No, thanks to the lovely orb that we're carrying around.
What is it? His sanity? The fuck is this nonsense?
okay. Beholders don't have that.
No,
You'll figure it out by
you'll
the end
figure
of the
it
day,
by the
sure.
time. Yeah, when this is over, he'll tell you exactly how that plays in. But yeah,
I gotta survive long enough to do it. I'm rolling for shit. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I
I know.
fucking
We all have to survive.
fucking castle, I guess. I don't know. We're in a freaking fishbowl.
Yeah, we gotta get past the clams first. I think there are clams here.
You can choose to investigate them or pass by them, I believe.
Oh, the clams have something shiny, and shiny is usually cool, right?
I give a fuck about shiny. I just discovered I was in a goldfish bowl. I want out.
Well,
might
we
need shiny to get out, though.
haven't really discovered that.
Well, actually, you can figure it out, but in character, you can figure out where the fuck you are.
I'll
Well-
kind of pantomime magic to the caster, see if they have mage hand.
No, I don't have mage.
All right, Emilio is going to go over to the clam with the shiny.
Okay. Let's say it's the nearest one for ease of convenience.
and I will try to sleight of hand the shiny out of it.
And I could literally cast Detect Magic, but I don't know if you want to wait 10 minutes. Pop my book into... No, I have a soggy book, damn it.
I'm going to give the clam a chance to hold on to it through its own dexterity. Sure, why not? Because clams have dexterity somehow.
Well, they have their gooey center there.
Yeah, that's a DC for that, so okay.
No problem.
You succeed. You pass it. You manage to pull out what seems to be a somewhat large pearl on immediate inspection.
Big ass pearl.
Yeah, like baseball sized for you.
Might come in handy. Is it worth anything?
No. That's why you don't need a cut.
But it could be used as a component. Gotta have pearls for components at some point, you know? Like, I know that there's a spell that requires a pearl worth so much gold to,
Identify.
Yeah, thank you, yes. It's exactly it.
The one thing you always need.
The one thing you always need, yes.
God, this dog has had it with me trying to brush her.
Having trouble?
Oh, like I've brushed her so much today, and she finally got to the point because like her fur on her hindquarters is kind of like fluffier, so the comb catches more, but she's shedding like crazy. Like I've filled like a whole like just like shopping bag of fur, like not loose, like barely dense, and she's like, all right, I will sit next to you. You can brush me everywhere except my butt because you're going to do it anyway. And the butt hurts.
You have a very interesting dog.
And like she'll protect her hindquarters with her face. Be like, you can brush me, but you can't brush me here. She'll do this shit. Be like, no touch.
Oh, touchy.
How you doing, Grim? Still taking this all in?
Well, that and, other things. I actually was sitting there texting, my freaking manager at work, who apparently needs me to come in tomorrow, despite the fact I told him I needed Tuesday off for a very good reason.
Oh. I'm
So,
sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'm used to that by now. Screw it. Now, if only I was playing a character that could actually effectively kill things, it'd be so much easier on me.
Mm-hmm. So, are we going to, like, the castle then, I guess? Or are we going to the fort thingy? Or this over here?
Which one was it? Castle or tower or what?
Yeah. Castle? I don't know.
Castle?
Castle?
Yeah.
Castle. Okay. Sounds like castle. Okay, here it is. So you guys can move forward unhindered for some time. The goldfish up above, what seems to be an overlarge koi fish to some, continues swimming around its bowl because it is a spoiled pet, like all pets, and has a ginormous enclosure that it absolutely does not need.
Alrighty. The goldfish can stop fluttering around now as I attempt to move forward.
Yeah, I know. Goldfish isn't gonna stop for
I
us.
swear to God, you try to eat me, you son of a bitch.
How to die.
How to die in this campaign.
Yeah. You guys think you beat Xanathar, and then you just wake up in the fishbowl.
That's
Congrats!
exactly what happened.
Oh, dude, Matthias would have a fucking field day with all this.
It's a magical world. Anyways. So, as you guys begin to approach this decrepit-looking fortress, which you're beginning to realize is not quite made out of stone as much as other products, a group of fierce-looking creatures whose bodies are composed of living algae, shaped into the form of vicious merfolk, appear swimming rapidly in your direction.
Wonderful. Gotta love it.
Wunderbar.
Hooray.
Exactly.
Can I grab like some kelp and pretend to be a bush?
That's cartoony as balls.
Kind of minor illusion myself to look like one of them, you know? Doubt that works. Really probably don't.
Probably. Let me pull up her here. There they are. They rolled poor initiative. Imagine that.
Oh, but they go before me.
And me.
Imagine that.
Oh no. Emil, I need your initiative when you're ready. And I need to put Chase here on. Ah, somehow, look, Emil still gets to go first. Emilio.
I know, basically.
And you're still going after Chase, Elena. I don't understand how that keeps happening.
I have no clue.
Roll 20 is weird.
I mean, actually, I have higher initiative. I have higher dexterity. I go before him.
That would ruin tradition.
I know it would. That ruins everything, man.
Oh, lordy.
Alright, Emilio, what would you like to do as you see this horde of kelpie merfolk running towards you?
From the kelp. How, like, can I just swim through the portcullis?
If you'd like to take shelter, I believe you can.
Alright, I can triple dash, but I'm going at half speed, and I could go 25 beforehand. That'd be 45?
Yes. I believe so.
Oh, but these are... Jesus,
10
these are
foot
double,
squares. Yeah.
Oh,
double
yeah.
squares.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just gonna... So each square is is 20 feet of movement.
No, it would just be 10. That's 10. That's
But
20.
it's difficult terrain.
So it's basically
That's
20
true,
feet,
yeah.
Yeah.
So 20, 45. Triple dash complete.
Well, it's still 40 technically because each one of the little squares isn't a movement. I don't think it's just one of the bigger squares.
Or think that's as far as I can go?
Here, let me... Wait, that up, right? If you measure it out through the measurement tool, it should be accurate for you, because it is, accurate to the smaller
Yep.
squares.
It's accurate to the smaller squares, the big squares, so that's 15 feet.
Alright, I'd have another...
Yeah, so how you measured it out before should be accurate to you, to how much
Yeah.
space you can take.
I think that's my movement.
Okay. The merfolk, as they so are illusioned to be. Get to, why can't I? Oh, there. Fine. Let's see. They all get dash because they're not going to do anything. Turns. For where can I? There we go. There are 6 of them in total. Yes. B, you're seeing this massive school of swimming kelpie merfolk moving towards you. What's your plan here?
We're gonna leave them a terrible review on Kelp.
No.
That's a good question. Well, for my bonus action, because I can do this and it's still up, I can transfer Hunter's Mark to that asshole. And for my, I think I'm just gonna hold my action to stab something that comes close enough. I got nothing else really. I'm not made for underwater shit.
Zalana, then you're up.
All right. I am going to move up to here. They're probably over here on this side by the behind the dune thingy.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure if we can parlay with them because we're not close enough to talk with them. So, if anything, I am going to hold a spell if we have to attack.
Okay. Jace is up. Let's have him move to join you guys. 15 feet is there. He's going to send the sword towards them. Emilio. He is muted, so I imagine he has stepped away from his computer or something similar.
No, there was a train.
Oh, I see.
I have a total of 75 feet movement normally, but it's half speed. Well, if I dash 3 times, it would be 75, and then reduced by half would be 35.
Mm-hmm.
I will go through the portcullis. Can I do that?
Let me double check.
Actually, I will just get on the other side of the portcullis and ready an action of an attack.
Okay. If that's what you want to do.
Yup.
Following you are the kelpies themselves, or algae pygmy, as they're actually called.
Algae pygmy.
Big me.
Mm-hmm. What's that? I believe, Zalana, did you have a held action for an attack?
I do, yes.
And B, you held one of.
Yup. Is it the one that Hunter's marked?
Sure. Yes. Let's make it. Here, I'll even mark him as such with
Yay!
flag. There we go.
Does an 18 frickin' hit?
Absolutely. All you need is a 12.
Beautiful. I stab him with that, and then I add that. Ignore that other 2, so...
So that is 9, 11 kills.
Yay!
2 on the guy over here that's closest to me.
Dropping him by 2.
Yep. But he's also reduced by 10 feet of movement.
Right. Your quick killing of the other sort of indicates that these things have low hit points.
Yay!
Sorry.
You're good. B.
I got nothing else. Oh wait, is it my turn?
It's your turn again.
Turn.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Sorry, still sidetracked with texting and being angry. Bonus action transfers Hunter Mark and then stab a bitch?
Go
That
for
works.
it. You got one next to you. 23 hits because you have advantage with Hunter's Mark, don't you?
No, I do not. That's a
No.
7.
7
thought
does
you-
not.
Oh, that was his channel divinity, I think.
And that only works on one thing, sadly.
Mhm.
All right, so 7 would be a fail then.
Well, shit. I got nothing else.
Following you up is Zalana.
Alrighty. I'm gonna kind of. That one's dead. That other one's dead.
The one in front of B is dead. The one next to him is not.
Okay, so they're.
The flanks are for Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure. Gonna step there. Stupid move, I know, but we're gonna pull off a green flame blade. So 4 to one, 6 to the other. So 4 to the guy in front of B, and then 6 to. Well, 9's not even gonna hit, I don't think, but still, that's how it would. 9 hit.
Yeah, 9 would not hit.
I wish I had advantage, that would have been great. But no. So yeah, no.
Okay.
She pulls out her short sword, lights it up with green fire, flies everywhere else, other than where she wants it to go.
Yeah, the being underwater immediately helps get the fire controlled.
Yeah.
Following you up is Jace. As a big turnaround, Jace has this thing in front of him. Let's have Jace make. Let's have it cast. It's a sacred flame, sure. Deck save for the pygmy. It failed, surprisingly.
Yay!
Oops, that was supposed to be. He's going to have the sword move up. Sword is going to make an attack. I believe it's 1d20 plus something else.
His wisdom, I believe, his spellcasting modifier. I think.
That would- plus 5, so it's 1d20. Doesn't hit. Okay, surprisingly. Emilio, what would you like to do?
Let's see. They're not coming to get me.
Not immediately. They probably the rest of them will probably try to swarm you next. It seems like they got entwined with your comrades out in the front lines first.
Are throwing weapons at disadvantage?
Yes.
Depends on
Well, that
what
would, I guess, yeah.
they are.
Daggers.
Daggers.
Got a
Let me-
brace of them.
It is a piercing one.
Attacking underwater. Range weapon attacks. Attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, net, or a weapon that is thrown, like a javelin, spear, trident, or dart. So yes, daggers are.
All right, I will with disadvantage.
You do not have disadvantage, I believe.
It is the same thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 11 does not hit either.
I will throw another one.
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me.
You have a +5 to hit. Damn, man.
Oh, shit.
Careful, Grim.
God damn. Times I dropped this mic now.
And yet it still works.
It's a very durable mic.
Yeah.
The magic number you're going for, by the way, is 12.
Of course it
That
is.
Wonderful. Of course.
Anything else, Emilio?
Nah, that's all I can do.
Okay. The pygmies get to go. This one sail by Solana, you get an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes, we'll do that with a short sword. And no, we don't.
What the fuck?
What is
guys?
happening with us? Why?
I mean, if I had Warcaster, I'd freaking spell it, but you know,
Mhm.
I don't have access to that.
So I'm going to start making claw attacks. Each pygmy gets 1. Jace, the one on Jace missed. I have 2 on B. Hits, misses. So that's 5 slashing damage to B. I have 1 on Solana, which hits for 8 slashing damage.
What's the total to hit?
It has 22.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna see if I could shield, but that's the only reason I asked.
I gotcha.
So 8, you said?
8 slashing, yep.
Okay.
And last but not least, we have 1 on Emilio, which fails because it only got an. I'm just going up and down. I'm all over the charts today. B, what would you like to?
Sigh disgruntledly, and for the love of God, stab an asshole. Love of God, stab! Why won't you stab? Stab, goddamn you!
I think it's the shock of realizing that you're in a fishbowl with a giant goldfish. I think that's what's.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
it's okay. I could take a few more hits, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll fine. Nothing else. We'll move to Zolana. Zolana, you still have the one next to you. What would you like to do?
Can I electrocute it?
Without
I'd like
hurting
to,
us?
I'd like to... Witch bolt.
That is an option. 6 does not hit. Jesus, guys.
I should have backed away. I need some healing. God damn it. Yeah.
I would point out that this thing is not using your intelligence modifier. It's only using your proficiency modifier.
Would that help?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's a.
I don't think, unless you have a 6 as your intelligence modifier, it's not going to help. But I would just point that out for reference.
My intelligence modifier is a 3.
Yeah.
Which is.
Sad.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not using the right one. Sorry, I didn't want to cast. I don't want to change it. Yeah, which is weird. Okay, so attack is a +3, so it'd end up being. I don't know if it uses proficiency plus that or not, but
Yeah, it should use proficiency plus your intelligence, but it already has
it would be a-
proficiency applied to it.
yeah, so an additional 3 isn't anything.
No. I just wanted to point that out in case that
Thanks.
comes up later.
Yeah.
Jace is going to use a bonus action to command his sword to swing. 12 hits. Look at that.
Someone actually hit something!
The crowd goes wild. Thank you. It deals 1d8 plus his modifier.
Oh, that reminds me. Okay, of course. Of course! Concentration's still up on fucking Hunter's Mark, but I can't hit anything to save my life. Fuck!
1d8 plus 3 for 9 damage, which completely kills the pygmy that's on him. That's good news. And then he's going to cast Flame on the one next to B. DC 13. Right. Dex failed somehow. Jesus, these guys are failing their saves at the very least.
That could be a good thing.
We should have all been casters.
Emilio, what would you like to do?
I will stab the one that is finally in stabbing range.
Okay.
No. You won't.
11 misses.
I will shank him.
You do.
Yes, that you can do.
It is dead. Anything
Great.
else?
I breathe his blood in.
Gross.
Surprisingly, they do not bleed because they are composed of plant matter.
Good. Oh, I'm breathing in vegetables. That's
Yeah.
even worse.
It's like breathing in a salad.
Swashbucklers don't eat veggies. Enter.
The algae pygmies. I see 3 still alive. Each of them are already near a person, so they're going to get 2 attacks on B. 1, 2. Fail, fail. 1 attack on Zalana. Fail. And that is end turn. B.
Yay! Hey guys, guess what? I'm going to miss. Or I'll actually
No.
fucking hit it. Because fuck life. Stab and then Hunter's Mark because fuck that thing in particular. Because I don't
Yeah.
like it anymore.
It fucking dies.
Damn right it dies. Then I transfer Hunter's Mark to the asshole behind me, like just pointing at him and go, "You're next."
Zalana.
So, because Witch Bolt is concentration, is it still going, or do I actually have to actually take it back? Because I think it's one of those spells that you can actually continuously do damage with.
It is, but I think that's only true when you hit. I can look
Gotcha.
it up to make sure, but I'm fairly sure it's
Mm.
requiring you to hit when you first cast it.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Has the one in front of me been hit at all? Just for
No.
sheer lack
No,
of
it
knowledge.
has
Okay,
not.
no. Alright. Well, then we're just going to swing and probably miss as well. See how this goes, right? Yeah. About
Yep.
average. I'm. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's it.
All
That's it
right.
for me.
Jace will move his sword up, and he will try to assist by flanking with it. And not that it matters for a sword. He hits
Yay!
for 6 damage, which is enough to kill. Jesus Christ, Jace clearing up.
Yay!
And then he's going to move his 15 feet this way and cast Sacred Flame on the remaining pygmy. For DC 13.
It's funny because it's radiant fire.
Yeah.
Strangely, the pygmy got a 21 on its save, so it's fine.
Great.
Well,
Wonderful.
fuck that pygmy in particular.
Yeah, exactly.
Emilio, you're up, and there is 1 pygmy remaining on the field.
I will. Oh, how far away is it? Bonus action dash. Then I'll stab it.
Okay.
I picked the weirdly perfect music for the fact that we're in a frickin' fishbowl.
We playing Pink Floyd?
No, I can't play crap like that, sadly.
That's true. Yeah, you'd get demonetized.
Immediately.
And copyright struck, so.
Yep.
I think you used your bonus action to dash, so you would be unable to
Yep.
stab. Yeah.
That's all I got.
Alright. The last 4 little pygmy attempts to claw attack against Solana.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
15? Unless I can shield it and it's 20.
It did get a 16, so unless you want a shield, it would hit.
Yeah, then I'm shielding, because
Okay.
we're doing that, yeah.
Alright.
Shield.
As Zalana's magic springs to life, shielding her from the blow. B, you're up. You can move. What would you like to do? B.
Grim?
Well, let's see how much movement I got. More than enough, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action transfers hard mark and pray to God I stab. Why?
Jesus Christ.
Because this game hates us all
It hates me in
and wants
particular
us to
today.
die.
It hates me in particular today. Why? God damn it! I should
I
not.
haven't.
I need.
Oh,
God damn it! Are you
I
sad?
haven't hit one of these things.
I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5 today, and I was actually doing really well gambling in that game. So this sucks.
That's where all your luck went.
Apparently, fucking made $100,000 in that game. That's my turn.
Zelana, you have a chance to redeem yourself. What do you want to do?
I do. Let's see if I can. We can't do that. That just wouldn't be nice. Let's see if we can hit this thing, cause yeah. Yay! Finally.
19 hits for 4.
So yeah, 4 points of damage.
Not bad.
We literally have to roll like an 8 or something to hit these things, and we can't even do that half the time.
Yeah, I know.
No, the sword is not helping this round. Jesus Christ.
Sword.
You don't have any healing magic?
Oh, he does. Let me retract my Sacred Flame usage. I am so sorry. I wasn't playing him as a healer. I was just thinking, fuck it. Just keep casting the simple thing.
I only ask because I've got like 8 health.
I understand. So his healing that he is able to do is Healing Word.
Okay.
That's handy.
Yeah. It's a bonus
Problem-
action too, so.
Problem being that he already commanded the sword to
That's
go forward.
true, he did. Yeah, alright. Then, never mind.
Sorry.
Nope, it's okay.
So I will do the pygmy save and see if it actually manages to live or not. It does. Emilio. One still on the battlefield.
I will attempt to just wave my swords at it.
Just threateningly?
Yeah. Threateningly. Are you threatening me?
I'll see if it accidentally hits. There we go.
See
I'm
if it
seeing a
accidentally
pattern
hits.
here.
Yeah, it's dead beyond all belief.
God, is it ever fucking dead?
Yeah, okay. Combat drops. All the pygmies are dead.
So I've officially decided I am never playing a tiefling ever again. Ever.
Why?
Why?
Because
You have, like,
the one time I play a fucking tiefling, Hellish Rebuke is next to worthless because we're underwater. I can't hit for shit.
oh yeah.
It's like, well, the one time I
Well,
play a
you played
tiefling,
when you were not playing underwater then.
I didn't know we were.
I didn't either until I saw the map.
It's like, wait, I recognize this. Oh shit.
I had to draw this thing by hand. It was not fun
Oh,
or
that
easy.
sucks.
Well, yeah, because you get a small mini version of the map, and then you have to like sketch it out on a grid paper.
Fun. So, are these bars spaced enough apart to where we can pass through them, or is it just because Emilio's a halfling?
They are spaced out far enough that you guys can squeeze through. Emilio has an easier time, obviously. It just takes you a moment to squeeze.
Okay,
I
we
get through the other sides, and then miming, I imply that you are all very rotund.
I flip you the fucking finger.
Yeah, pretty much. How dare you insult an elf?
Also, there's nothing here.
Of course there's not. Why would there be?
I don't
mean-
know. I'm in a fishbowl. I don't know the way out.
I don't.
The
there-
way out is
Actually,
up.
I do. Yeah, the way out is up. Unfortunately, I can't give you that information because, hey, Meta Pigeon.
I hate that pigeon.
So as you guys get clear of the algae pygmies and manage to slide into the fortress, sort of secured now with a few walls lining you, even though there is murky glass indicating that there is a room beyond this small space you're in, which is mildly concerning, considering you see a dwarven man with a skull cap that appears to have tentacles on top of it walking around. It's probably not good out there as much as it's not good in here. In your minds, you hear the Dawn's beacon speaking to you once more. The artifact sounds quite cheerful at this moment. It says, "You are truly wondrous creatures, and if you promise me a favor, I shall get us all out of this enclosure safely. At some point in the future, you may find yourself in the presence of a creature known as the Xanathar.
I say nope.
I certainly don't mean today, perhaps not even this year, just sometime. All I ask is that you kill this creature."
Emilio says, no, that doesn't sound like me at all.
To ensure that we have a proper accord, however, I am going to have to ask that you accept a powerful enchantment that will compel you to act according to this compact. What say you?
God, I hate that thing.
How about if you don't let us out of here, I will feed you to the fish.
The beacon is silent for a moment before speaking up and says, "How about if you don't agree, I turn you into one of the sea spawn?"
That's a-
Insight check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
God damn it, B.
That's
Honestly,
wow.
from what your guys' insight is gathering, it seems like it's fully capable of doing so.
Where does Xanathar live?
In Waterdeep, somewhere.
You know, I've got relatives in Baldur's Gate.
What's that supposed to imply?
Oh,
Then
I
we're
don't
never
like-
going to Waterdeep.
I'm fucking
Marty.
leaving this town.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even from Water.
I've got an uncle in Baldur's Gate and a couple of cousins in Am. I'm fucking outsies, yo.
The beacon says, like I said, it may not happen today. It may not happen within a year. Just at some point in your life, you may encounter it. All I ask is that you kill it. Do we have a deal?
Why do you want him dead? It dead. Her dead? It dead.
It. Definitely it.
Because it is a monstrous thing that destroys lives and wields far more power than it deserves.
Great. Option A, we get turned into cult monsters. Option B, we have to fight strange creature that is apparently insanely terrible.
Option C. We die here. Get eaten by goldfish.
Option D,
Trying to
you
get
try
out
to
of the-
fight your way through a goldfish.
It's the snack that smiles back.
As it snacks on you.
Yes, it sucks on you. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever see him, but maybe when I'm a great wizard one day, but that won't be for another 20 years.
Fucking elves. That won't be until your great-great-great-grandchildren can appreciate the glory of my personage.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's saying that she's never gonna run into him because she's not gonna go anywhere with me. She's just gonna go back and work at the Wizard Tower and wear him down. Screw this.
I think after this I will go on
So I
pilgrimage far, far away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fucking far away.
Emilio says, I'm going to become a pirate!
So are those leading to an agreement with the Dawn's Beacon, or are you
Pretty
rejecting?
much.
An absurdly reluctant agreement, but yes.
We don't want to become kelp creatures down here.
I've heard 2. Emilio, how are you feeling about this?
I mean, like, he's just gonna leave Waterdeep.
Yeah, exactly. We all are. We're all leaving Waterdeep. We're never coming back to
He's
this
got a couple of
place.
paramours that he's gonna miss, but...
You know, I hear of this great little town just south of Neverwinter called Phandalin. Might pay them a visit.
Nice
Yeah.
town.
Alright, if you all are agreeing to it, and there's no sort of stipulations or conditions you're putting onto this or something of the like, you feel a presence settle into the back of your minds, and as a power, something unlocking within you seems to course through you, as there is a blink and a what sounds like the something popping, if you would, really. As you are free and clear of water, standing in one of the empty streets of Waterdeep's many unknown alleyways, still dripping with water slightly, but at the very least you don't have to breathe it anymore, because God knows what that water's been contaminated with over the years.
I've never been in this part of the city before. How do we get to the docks from Blue Alley?
Fine south,
Dawn's
keep
Beacon-
walking.
Dawn's Beacon is no longer with.
Yeah. She's just heading towards the exit of town here. She ain't staying her. Ah, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I look at the sky, I figure out which way is east, I immediately start walking in that direction.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that is actually where we could probably cut it off there, because I'm not going to throw a random
Yeah.
Tarrasque at you guys to fight.
Yeah. Alright.
Not at level 3, I would hope not.
No, I hope you guys had a little bit of fun with it. It was just mostly kind of silly. I love the
Yeah.
premise of you guys being inside the fishbowl of Xanathar's pets.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. Silgar's fishbowl.
If I
Gotta
ever
love
find
it.
myself anywhere near that fishbowl again, I will eat the fucking fish.
Or I was about to say, if we come into existence outside of this fishbowl, I'm just gonna reach in, grab the fish, and bite its fucking head off.
Goddamn.
Yeah, there in that adventure I was telling you about, you actually have to kill Silgar and all his duplicates. Or replacements, I should say.
Wow.
It's a goldfish, it doesn't live for long.
I would mention as a sort of like small Easter egg, since somebody mentioned the goldfish, the snack that smiles back. Silgar actually has a quote-unquote reference to that, you could say, in the fact that in his gills is a wand of smiles.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you'd have to fly up to get it, or swim up to get it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, wand of fucking smiles. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
casually.
Fucking beholders.
It's the most useless wand ever.
Kind of cool.
It is
Hey,
kind of cool, but it
I am an expert in making useless items break games.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, we had these beads of bread that you put a little bit of water on them and they turn into like a loaf of bread.
Interesting.
Well, there was a duke that we were like 98% positive it was a demon.
98.
So we're like, well, we're pretty fucking sure. So we take this bead of bread and we're like, would you like to see a magic trick? So and I poured holy water onto the bead to make holy bread, and be like, go ahead, eat it. Fucking eat it, you demon! Eat the holy bread!
That's kind of clever. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So that was all I had for the adventure. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to get some sleep myself because work sucks really.
Yeah.
And
Work
as
does
as
suck.
you guys know, yeah.
Yup.
So I hope you guys had a little fun with it. I know it was short, but I hope it was
It's still
interesting enough.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Always interesting.
Right.
Alrighty.
I'll talk to you guys over the week and see who's all playing for next week. So I'm pretty sure we'll do something silly and one-shotty next week as well.
Yep.
All right.
Not
Alright.
me. I won't be here. I'll be at my
Right.
mama's.
Right. Have fun with that, by the way.
I will.
Alright. Catch y'all later.
Later,
Later.
everybody.
Well, that was absurd. But as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. And if y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support is liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and by all means, sharing with your friends. Apologies that my mood wasn't like up to par. Yeah, work is fun. Anyway, once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye then.